Welcome to the Butterfly Women Flight Festival for the year 2019. This is Maria Mar, artist, shaman, and storyteller, and your hostess for the festival and for the Butterfly Waves group. I am so excited to invite and engage and ignite your participation in this beautiful festival to shine without shame. This is a month-long festival with lots of fun events and projects that are all designed to help you shine without shame, to help you express your beautiful, bold, bright, true colors now. This festival has 3 goals that all add up to shining without shame. I'm going to read them to you, and then I'm going to go through every week so you know what to expect and you can start preparing. The first is for you to recognize and share your beautiful, bright, bold, true colors. And we're going to do that in week number 1 with very fun projects. The second goal is to create butterfly waves, because think about it. The butterfly is like so fragile, right? The wings are so subtle. It's just barely a butterfly kiss. But together, the migrations, they create currents that change the weather of the world. And so can we. Each of us is a drop of divinity, but together we're the whole ocean. So creating butterfly waves is a way of creating profound change in the world, but it's also a way of supporting each other so that we all have this powerful synergy that our gifts are magnified. And the third goal is to enjoy the butterfly breakthroughs. We're going to have the third week. It's going to be dedicated to one challenge that you selected in October, at the beginning of October, one challenge per day. I'm going to go through the outline so that you know what to expect. All right. So 3 goals, 3 weeks, and then the 4th week to celebration because it's Thanksgiving. All right. So week number 1. Open your magnificence fan. Mm-hmm. Here, not only butterfly shows up, but peacock shows up with a great medicine for you to open your magnificence fan and show your gifts to the world. This week, the first week of the festival, what we're going to do, the first thing, you have butterfly missions every week, 1 butterfly mission every week. And the butterfly mission for number 1 week is for you to create the Magnificence Fan project and to download the free book, Shine Without Shame, Invitation to the Peacock Sisterhood. This is not like a little free book. No, this is a full book, 160-page book that I've written for women to shine without shame. And I'm gifting to you free the first week of the festival. All right. So you register by downloading the book. Then you're going to get lots of encouragement and videos to find out how to do the project, the Magnificence Fun. And then I'm going to give you one more gift this week, this first week. And this is a week that is going to last you forever. I'm going to give you a butterfly breath practice that I designed specifically for you to bring your heart and brain into coherence so you can access the wisdom of the heart, to accept where you are so you can transform it quicker, and to embody your gifts now. All those things this butterfly breath facilitates. You're going to love it. All right, so you're going to also learn how to do the butterfly breath. And then anyone who puts takeaways from the book during this week gets big prizes. All right. So you're going to get prizes for each of these things that you do, different points of butterfly wings. And then at the end of each week, you get butterfly prizes. So we all win because that's the idea. The idea is that a lot of the butterfly women here have been generous enough to gift prizes, and these are really valuable things. Gifts, their books, their coaching sessions, and they've gifted them to encourage you and inspire you to bring up your dopamine and bring up your serotonin so that you can keep on going, and you can keep consistently doing the exercises and the projects until you, at the end, are shining without shame. Because this is a transformation journey. This is a deep, joyful, playful, creative, magical transformation journey. Because that's me. That's the way I paint, right? So at the same time, it's going to be deep, it's going to be transformative, but I want it to be in the light. I want you to have fun and play, right? So get ready. All right. So now you know the first week. So remember, start immediately on Monday by registering and downloading the book. Start reading that book. You have a week. You can, whenever you're ready, you post a takeaway. Week number 2. Now, remember what I said about the second goal. We want to create butterfly waves. We want to create this synergy. We want to come together and create power that changes the world, that changes ourselves, us, that magnifies our gifts. This is the week that we're going to learn. And 4 beautiful butterfly women have contributed to understanding how to create butterfly waves. Because butterfly waves is about collaboration. It's about feminine leadership, which is co-creative. All right, so the first day, Monday, Corazon Tierra is going to share her journey from caterpillar self to butterfly woman. Here we have a woman that started in her youth that she felt like she had to left feet. She felt that she couldn't be graceful, but she wanted to be a dancer of all things. Was that possible? It was. This was a woman who, when she started healing, she discovered she was anorexic. Right? That's her caterpillar self. Today, butterfly woman, Corazon Tierra, is a dancer, bailaora, flamenco bailaora. She's a somatic movement educator, and she is a performer, dancer, and she's also has created a system to help women live happily in their body. Wow. All her wounds turn into medicine. All her weakest points turn into the power points. That's the butterfly woman journey. I am so excited that Corazon is going to share that. She's also going to share how co-creation is key in this journey. Right? So co-creation is the first element of collaboration. Then Diane Duisi is going to share with us. This is like a conversation interview kind of, storyteller fusion. She's going to share with us authentic connection, because connection is the second element of collaboration. But there's a problem because women, we are strong in connection and we're strong in relationship and love. But, why is it that we're not doing networking that well? A lot of women are resisting. I had problems with networking too. And so, what's going on here? What's cooking? what's happening is that the network formulas and strategies out there are not very authentic. They're very utilitarian, opportunistic. They're using people, picking their brain, whatever, and it repels us because they're not heart based. They're not heart centered. So here, Diane is going to talk about doing marketing as a connection. And Diana and me, we're going to talk about authentic connection because, I also had problems and I had to find a way, like I want to be authentic in my connections. Otherwise, I just don't do it because, it feels fake. So we're going to talk about that. And Diane guided me through a journey that created this beautiful, beautiful art and poetry. And I'm going to share it because, believe it or not, that's marketing. All right. So that's Diane. Do easy for Tuesday. Then on Thursday, Deborah Brody is going to share a beautiful, beautiful story of living reciprocity, because reciprocity is the third element for collaboration. And we're going to share beautiful stories, and we're going to do a sound healing. And something very, very miraculous happened when we were doing the sound healing, which I became completely light. The light wrapped up around me. So you're going to see that magical moment. All right. And Friday of the second week, this is the week of story watch parties. We're going to have Jolana Shore. And Jolana and I are going to tell a kind of dual story, or she was doing what she was doing and I was doing what I was doing, and there was a moment that I was praying to the ancestors for help, and she became the channel for the ancestors. It was so magical. And here, we're living in separate places. We didn't know what each other was doing, but Spirit brought us together in the exact precise moment, synchronicity. So we're going to talk about from synergy to synchronicity. When you put all of these pieces together, the miracles and magic that happens, right? So that's a beautiful, magical, magical week. And I'm going to encourage you, because the butterfly mission for that day is to look at all the stories and start abstracting, like I could use it this way, or this helps me in this way, or this answers a problem I had in this way. So implementing that for yourself. And that's going to get you a lot of points for the prizes. All right. So week number 3, and here's when we do the butterfly breakthroughs. We're going to address one challenge that you name per day. The first day is going to be the challenge number 1, fear of shining bright, for outshining others and then being rejected. Day number 2 is going to be the challenge number 2. I get frustrated by too much work and little results, and then I get distracted. Challenge number 3 is going to be I feel intimidated when I'm reaching out to the giants in the field. Challenge number 4 is going to be I'm afraid of speaking to express ideas or messages that are controversial or can cause discomfort. So where you have a new message, a different message, you're fusing things that people keep separate in their minds, or that this can cause discomfort, and then you pull back, and then you procrastinate, or you try to make it perfect. This is going to address that challenge. And challenge number 5 is I'm working alone, afraid of launching. I keep perfecting it. I never launch, or if I launch, I don't get the results I want. And this is so hard, and I feel so lonely. So 5 challenges that you selected. And I created alignment alchemies for each one. And these alignment alchemies are a combination of sound, movement, insights, and shifts of perception, and visual aids for reframing. Right? So each day you're going to use all these tools to address one of these challenges. And the challenge is to transform that challenge into a radiance, into a path of radiance, because it will not longer be a challenge, because you shifted that, you flipped it. All right. So all of these things are that week is going to be intense and very transformative. The other weeks, previous weeks, are leading to that, but also, deepening, expanding. All right. So then comes the last week, and it's the week about closure and prizes and grand prizes, and the Thanksgiving ceremony for the closure of the festival. So you see, it's beautiful. It's full of events. I want to say one thing very important, which is at 5 p.m. almost every day, we're going to have live events. So I'm going to be there, and we're going to, for example, there a lot of the videos I recorded, but we're going to show them at 5 p.m. as a watch parties, or other times you can watch them at whatever time you want, because it takes time to do the alchemies. But at the same time, at 5 p.m., we come together for what I call alchemical lab, which is, share the video you did, or post questions, or comment on each other. Because when you comment on other people's posts, you also get prizes, because you are practicing engagement and support. That's also creating butterfly waves, right? So I am so happy that we're going to be sharing this experience, this transformative magical journey that I created with lots of love, pouring magical fairy dust from Maria Mar. And it's here for you. Make sure that you register and download the book, because you will receive email notices for every day, what's happening with links. And the third week, it's going to be in a private show. So you need to, in order to get the alchemist, you need to receive the links, right? So it's important that the first week, the Monday, you go there immediately and register. Download the book so you have ample time to read it, and start posting takeaways from the book. And I will be in and out. We'll be at 1, at 3, at 5, at 7, maybe a little bit after 9. So to cover all the time zones, I will be there listening to what you're saying. Be generous. Be supportive. Be courageous. Be bold. And be you. So thanks for being and for being here in this beautiful festival. See you soon.